Right, how about a little whitetail controversy today? We're getting into the Rompola buck. Back in 1993, Milo Hansen shoots the world's biggest typical whitetail buck in Canada. It scores an insane 213 and 5/8 inches and became the official world record. And everyone thought this record was untouchable until 1998. Enter Mitch Rompola, a Michigan bow hunter who claims to have taken down a world record buck on his own. His deer had a nearly flawless rack that came in at 216 and 5/8 inches, wider and bigger than anything most hunters had ever seen. But here's the twist. Mitch refused to have the antlers x-rayed to prove they weren't tampered with. Rumors exploded. People said he'd swapped the rack with one from a deer farm or even glued on fake antlers. Other people noted a droopy ear and how the rack just looked off. But it's not so easy to write off. See, Mitch had hunted this buck for years apparently, and even recorded video evidence of the recovery, plus had witnesses, including a tribal conservation officer, confirm the deer's authenticity. Even some experts who saw the buck in person said it looked legit. But despite the support, speculation persisted that the antlers were altered or that the deer was taken illegally. Things got even murkier when Mitch signed a legal agreement with Milo Hansen's camp, agreeing not to claim the world record. Some say this proves the deer was fake. Others believe it just shows Mitch didn't want the drama. After all, this wasn't his first record-worthy deer, and he never entered those in books either. Mitch pulled the buck from record consideration and disappeared from the spotlight. Years later, he claimed the buck was lost in a house fire. So what's the truth? Many years later, the Rompola buck remains a mystery, but one thing's for sure, it's still one of the most talked about bucks in hunting history.